Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Welcome back to our channel where we explore the latest tools and technologies for building stunning websites. In today's video, we're diving into IONOS Website Builder, a powerful platform that empowers users to create professional websites without any coding knowledge. IONOS Website Builder offers a really intuitive drag and drop interface, allowing you to easily customize your website's layout and design. Whether you're a small business owner, a creative professional, or an individual just looking to establish an online presence, IONOS Website Builder provides the tools that you need to bring your vision to life. When it comes to creating a website, there's 3 simple steps. The first thing that you want to do is choose a design. So IONOS has a wide range of customizable templates available, and you can choose a design that suits your industry or personal style. Don't worry about mobile, because IONOS Website Builder ensures that your website looks great on any device with this mobile responsive design. Then you just want to add your content, and you can use the drag and drop builder to make sure the content is placed exactly where you want it. And then lastly, you can just publish your site, which is with a simple hit publish button, and your site will be online at your own domain as well. IONOS also provides blogging capabilities, allowing you to create and manage blog posts right within the platform, so you can share your thoughts, expertise, and engage with your audience in a really seamless manner. So whether you're a beginner or an experienced web enthusiast, IONOS Website Builder offers a really user-friendly solution for building professional websites. Keep watching as we delve deeper into its features and walk you through the process step by step. So, featuring more with a little bit of the template, as mentioned before, IONOS offers a variety of web templates through its website builder platform, and these templates serve as a starting point for users who want to create a website quickly and easily. Some key points about IONOS web templates is the diverse collection of templates that cater to various industries. As you can see, like even from the homepage, you can see that you can start off by picking your web template based on the industry that you're in. So whether you're creating a website for a small business, a blog, portfolio, you can find templates that suits your specific needs as well. Each of the templates that they have are professionally designed to provide a visually appealing and modern look to your website, and these templates are created by design experts as well, so that ensures that they meet really high quality standards and reflect current design trends as well. While IONOS web templates offer pre-designed layouts, they are also fully customizable to align with your brand or personal preferences, so you can easily modify the template's color schemes, fonts, images, and content to make it unique and tailored to your specific requirements as well. And they're all built with a mobile responsive design as well. That means your website will automatically adjust its layout and content to fit different screen sizes, providing an optimal browsing experience for visitors accessing your site from whatever device, if it's desktop, tablets, or smartphones. When using IONOS web templates, keep in mind that they provide a convenient starting point. You do have the freedom to modify and customize them to create a website that truly represents your brand or personal style. In terms of getting started, IONOS Website Builder is not entirely free. Sometimes it does come with a free plan with limited features, and it allows you to explore and experience the platform before committing to a paid subscription. Currently, right now, they are offering a package from £1 a month for 12 months, and this is if you were to set up a website without a shop or easy online shop builder as well. And this will give you sort of professional templates, the free domain for 1 year, email storage, web space, site analytics as well. So while it's not free, it is, however, a really affordable option, at least for 12 months, and that way you can really try it fully for a whole year. They do have the starter for £5 a month for 6 months. But at least with the plus, you get a lot more features, and then you can really test it out for a whole year as well. After the whole year, if you decide you want to continue with IONOS and the website builder and keeping your website managed with them, it is £25 a month every month after that. So it's up to you how you want to start off with that. To get started though, you want to select the plan, and you just want to click on Add to Basket. And then there'll be some additional add-ons that they'll ask if you want to add on to your purchase as well. Things like Ranking Coach Essential and also List Local Essential. So you can try it free for 30 days, or you can just click on Continue just to skip that. And if at this point you want to add a domain, you can click on Add Domain here. If you add your domain now when you're purchasing the plan for £1 a month, you will get the domain free for 12 months, and then after that it's however much they want to charge. So for example, if you know the domain that you want to have in mind, you just want to click into the domain, and if it's free, or if it's available, then it'll say, you know, 1 year free, and then it'll tell you how much it is after that, and it'll also give you some alternative domain extensions as well. That being said, if you already have a domain that you've purchased, you can always connect that to your IONOS website as well. But it's a really good offer to take advantage of if you don't have a domain, because then you'll get at least 1 year of that domain free and see how it works out for you as well. I just want to click on Add to Basket when you're done. And decide if you want to have full protection for all your domains as well. So this is essentially extra protection to protect your personal data from when you purchase your web domain. For more information about that, we do have a video talking all about website domains, how to purchase them, and the protections you can get for it if you want to click on the link below. Once you have selected the domain, you just want to click on Continue and decide if you want to add anything else. So if you want to add more domains at this point, you can. Otherwise, you can check out with PayPal, or you can just click on Continue to check out normally with a credit card. You can continue to check out and create your own account, or if you already have an IONOS account, you can sign in, or you can check out with PayPal. If you were to continue to check out, then you just need to fill in your billing information, your card information, and then your continue to payment options as well. Once your site account is all set up and you've purchased the plan, you can then sign in to your website, to your IONOS account, and you'll be taken to the setup guide here. So it'll be under websites and shops, and it'll take you step by step what you want to set up with your My Website Now. So what you want to do is when you get to the websites and shops, you want to click onto the Open My Website Now and start setting up your website. So it'll ask you a few basic and beginner questions to get started. And you want to start off with a template that you like. You can scroll through the list of templates that you have, and if you want to find out a little bit more about the template, you just want to click into the template here, and you'll see a website preview. It'll also give you the option to change the color palette, and you can change each color later in the website editor, but at least it'll give you the option to view that template with different color options. You can give it a global shapes theme and see how that fits, and then you can also change the color palette as well, as mentioned before. And see how that looks as well. Again, you can also see how that looks on different devices, as every single template is mobile responsive, and then to see how that feels. If you're not a fan of the template that you've currently selected, you just want to click on back and just click on go through each of them. There's no sort of time limit. You can click on each of the templates that you want, test it out, test it on different devices, and see which one you prefer. But again, just to make it clear, you can change the template as well in the website editor as well. The template is just a really good starting off point, so you're not starting off with a blank slate and can get overwhelmed easily, especially if this is your first time using any kind of website builder or building your website yourself. So once you've selected a template that you're happy with and feel like you can work with, then you just want to click onto the template and you want to click on Next. And then you want to add your business information as well. You can decide what business information you want to add onto the website. So you can add your business name, and you can add sort of like business address, email, phone number. All of these are optional, but they're good to have, so then it'll be kind of filled in this way as well. And then you just want to click on Finish Onboarding once you're done. And then you'll see your actual IONOS web builder. Well, this is the dashboard here now. So this is where you'll manage all of your website on the back end. If you have any bookings platform set up on your IONOS website, if you have e-commerce set up on your IONOS website, it'll all be set here. Any analytics that you have will be set up in the Analytics tab. And any sort of tips that IONOS have to improve your website, whether that's for user experience or SEO, they'll be set up here as well. And things like that. So the first thing that we want to do is actually open our website editor and start editing our website to make it look like how we want it to look. So this is what the IONOS website builder looks like. So you have the actual website on the right hand side here. It takes up about 75% of the page. Then you have your actual sort of editor on the left here. The way IONOS works is you can edit elements simply by clicking on them, and all of the things that you can change within that element will show up. So for example, if I want to change something in the social media icons, you can see when I hover over it, the social media icon widget is sort of selected here. It's a little bit difficult to see because of the shadow, but you can see the sort of shadow line here. If I click into it, then I will get all of the options that I have to change with the social media icons. For example, I have the size. If I click on size, I can pick between small, medium, and large. If I change it to large, you can see it goes a little bit bigger, and I can change the size that way. Then I can click on link, and this will show up all the links that I can add to the social media links. Right now, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and email are set up, but if I, for example, wanted to link my YouTube, I just want to click on the toggle here and then type in the YouTube account. Once you have the account link, you just want to click into the link and just paste it in here, and then you'll see YouTube come up on the top. You can do the same with all the other social media platforms that they have to offer. So they have LinkedIn and phone as well, and then at the same time you can also just remove social platforms that you don't want to use as well. As you can see, as I make changes to, for example, like the style and the color and things like that, I have the option to undo and redo my changes. So this makes it really easy to essentially just try out a bunch of things to change the appearance of it, and if I'm not happy with it, I can just easily undo everything and then just keep things the way they were if I'm happy with it. Once you're done, just want to click on done, and you can see the changes are saved with a new YouTube link and things like that. So when it comes to editing the colors as well, you can see there's a little hint here that says the color palette specific to your website. So this color may be changed to be more visual. So you want to basically just update your color palette as well. When you first start your website builder and you start off with a template, the first thing that you actually want to do is update the branding of the template. So as mentioned before, the template is just a starting off point. You then want to just customize things like the font used, the branding colors used, to make sure that it matches your own branding and the branding of any other media that you might have. So to do that, what you want to do is go into design, and you can see the style is separated into colors, fonts, shapes, and spacing. So if you click into the colors tab, you can see that we have a color palette here, and these are just automatically generated by IONOS, but what you want to do is click on custom, and you want to basically just type in your own custom values for each of the value options. So there's 3 accent colors and 1 bright and 1 dark value as well. You want to think of the regular settings as a general section design that you want to use as default. To set up your own custom colors, what you want to do is click into the color tab that you want to change, and you can either use the color wheel here, the color picker, and then just pick a color from that way, or if you already have the hex code of everything, you just want to paste in the hex code and click apply. And you want to do that for all of the branding colors that you have, and that way it makes it really easy to style your sections automatically as well. You can also decide if you want to have the template in brightness or dark mode, or in a slightly darker version, and you can also intensify how the different variations that there are, and it'll use variations on your color scheme basically, and you can just test out each of them as well. And then you can decide how intense you want the color contrast as well. So right now it's set to high, you can set it to low. You just want to make sure that you test out every option that you have, and with the options that you have, you want to make sure that it's user friendly as possible, so nothing's difficult to read, or nothing's or click on and things like that. If you want to find out what makes for a good design, we have lots of videos in our YouTube channel as well. The next thing that you want to do is pick the font. So this is the font section here, and there's font pairings. So you have the main font and then you have the body font, and you can just click on each of these font pairings and see which one works best for the font for your website. And you can decide if you want it small, medium, or large. You want to make sure it's not too small, and it's easier to read as well, depending on what font family that you use. Next up, we have the global shapes theme, and this is essentially the shapes of each of your templates and some dividers as well. So you can have it simple as like a rectangle. This comes default, but they do have some other different options like wavy, clouds, dripping, and it's up to you how you basically want to use that as well. In this example, we'll just stick with clouds. And then you have spacing. So how much spacing you want in between each widget. So set to medium. But you can have more spacing as well, or you can have less spacing. You don't want things a bit too tight, but you also don't want too much spacing. It'll make the page even longer than it needs to be. So keeping it as medium is a good recommendation. And that's it. So that is the color branding set up and the general branding as well. So now your site should start to look more and more like your actual business website. It should incorporate your own logo. It should incorporate your own sort of brand colors as well. Next thing you want to do is set up the pages. So these are all the pages that you want to have on your website. These might not be styled out yet. You just want to make sure that you have them listed out on your website. So by default, you'll have the home page, and you'll have some pages that comes with a template, and it's up to you if you want to keep them or if you want to rename them, things like that. With the home, you can decide for each of them if you want to hide from navigation, or you can keep them within the navigation as well. Then you have the SEO settings. So with the IONOS builder, you can have very basic sort of SEO settings. You have the SEO title and the description. The SEO title is just the title that appears on SERPs, and they have the SEO description, and this is basically your meta description. So it's a description of the page specifically, and it should basically incorporate some keywords, but also be very user-friendly in that if this description were to show up on SERPs, then the user knows exactly what to expect on this page, and it's something that they're looking for or not. And you just type in the SEO description into the little box here. And the other thing you want to make sure is that you have the page URL set up. So right now we have the not the custom domain, but once you have your custom domain set up, it'll show up with your custom domain as well. And then you want to add an image for social media. And this is just the image that'll show up if you were to share your link onto social media pages as well. You can either choose IONOS pictures, and you can select from a wide range of stock images that are free to use, or you can upload your own pictures as well. It's up to you how you want to do that. What you can also do is change the position of the pages. So right now we have the contact last, but if you want to move that up more, you can. And then for each pages, you just want to make sure that you have the title and description set up as well, and that you have an image for social media. What you also want to do is then click on add pages. So maybe you also want to do an about page. You just want to click on add page and then just type in the name of the page as well. And then you want to just rearrange that so it sits exactly where you want it to sit. And again, just give it a title, SEO description, and an image as well. If you want to delete pages, what you can do is click into the page that you want and then just click on delete. So now let's start actually building out a page. So now that we've added the about us, this is what it kind of looks like. So you've got the header and you've got the footer. We've got no actual content in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into pages and click onto the about us page, and then we're going to click into content and to start adding some of the content as well. So we'll start off by this adding a section in the middle. So you can see it's been highlighted with the add section button. So we click on that, and what happens is IONOS have a range of pre-designed templates or template sections for us to choose from. And for all of these, it's separated into what kind of section that you want. So if you want about us section, a booking section, a contact section, things like that. Or if you just want to browse and see what there is, you can just click on all and you'll see all of the layouts that there is. Now, all of these layouts can be customized for color. They can be customized in layouts. You just want to pick a general layout that you like and that can work with, and then just edit as you need. So for example, I'll add this sort of top section here, and you can see it has two layouts. So this is layout 1, we've got images here, and then you've got text on the right, and then you've got layout 2 as well, where it's the same layout but it's just flipped over. So we'll stick with this layout here. We're going to click on done. And now to change more now to customize the section even more, I'm going to click into the section again and click on section options. And you can see all of the elements are listed here. You've got heading 2 element, heading 5, all these elements here. And what we can do is get rid of some elements if we wanted to. So for example, there's this text element here. If I select that, what I can do is I can either get rid of it or I can hide it. And then what I can do also is if I click into the module, wherever it says a plus, it means there's another element that we can add. So right now, if I want to replace that, say with the button, I'm going to click on the button element, and you can see the button being added in here. There's one button there and there's a button here. And if I click into the button, first click done, and then if I click into the button, it will then take me to all the button options. So I can select the button type. Is it a primary button? Is it a ghost button? Is it a link button? What it's meant to link to, the color, alignment, and things like that. Again, if I wanted to go in and edit the section again and remove the button, I just need to go into section options, click into the button, hover over it, and remove the button that way as well. And basically anywhere where there's this kind of plus symbol is anywhere we can add a new element. So if I wanted to add text maybe underneath this image here, I'm going to click on the plus that's underneath this image and then click on heading. And then I'm going to click done. And I'm going to click into the heading, and then I'll be seeing all the heading options. So I can first change the heading type. So I'm going to change this to heading 5, make it a bit smaller. I can change the heading text size. I can change the font. I can change the formatting. So if I want it bold, italic, underline, I'm going to italicize all of this. So I might need to highlight the text, and then I'm going to change the alignment to the middle. And then I can also change the color and the link as well. What's also really cool about IONOS' web builder is the AI text feature. So if you're unsure about what to write, IONOS, you can use IONOS' heading, an AI text to actually write the text for you. So you want to write the topic of the heading. So in this we'll write description of table and chairs image. And you want to give it an approximate word count. We can increase that to maybe 10 and then just click on generate. And you can see it's generated some text for that place, which is really good. So I'm going to click on done. So yeah, there's a lot of really cool features that you can do. The AI text is one of them, and definitely something to work with as well. If you go back into section settings, basically you can see all of the section elements that's been added. If you click into the design tab, you can change even more different design elements. For example, section background. Right now there's none, so it's just using the color of the page, but what we can do is we can change the color into maybe a lighter color if we wanted to, or we can give it a background image. We can either add our own background image or use one of the stock photos. We can change the type of color contrast, and we can change the section shapes. Right now it's boat, but what we can do is we can change that to cloud to match what we had before, but there's loads of other kind of options as well that you can use. And you can change the image shapes as well. So right now they're the circle, but we can change it to something that maybe fits in better with your branding. So the next thing I want to add is a contact section. So what I'm going to do is click on done here, and then I am going to add another section, and I'm going to look for the contact part here. And you can see there's a bunch of different arrangements here. So I am going to go and look for a simple one here that has all the business hours. And I'm going to click done. So this only has one available layout, but we can go through each of them and then add or edit the business hours here. Click on section options, and we can add more elements if we wanted to as well. Maybe the plus, and then we can go into contact form and things like that. When you're done making all of your changes, you just want to make sure you click on done. And IONOS saves everything automatically as well. So next thing you want to look at is the header and footer. So there's different layouts for the header and footer. If you come into this header here, there's header options, and you can do things like add navigation, hide the logo, things like that. But then you can also look into design as well. So for example, section shape, we can give it a different shape, something that suits your branding, something that suits everything that you've been doing so far. You can give it a scroll effect, meaning that if you wanted to make it sticky in place, you won't be able to see this in your editor, but you can see it in the preview mode. And the other thing you can do is the actual layout. So this is the current layout that we have, but you can manage it so it looks a little bit different. So for example, you have this layout where it has the logo on the left, social media icons and all of that on the right, and then you've got some layout options as well here. So same with the footer. If you scroll down to footer and go into footer options, again, so we can hide the different elements that we have, and then we can choose the different design layouts, the color, section background, things like that. And we can change the layout of it as well. And again, once you're done, you just click done. As you're working on the website, what you want to do is always look into the preview button, click onto the preview button to see what your site looks like from the role of a user, and you can do this with tablet and phone version as well. It just gives you a better understanding of how the user is going to be interacting with your website, and just means then you have a better understanding of what to change as well. So for example, you can see that the header doesn't, the way the header is divided doesn't actually work when you're scrolling. So what we're going to do is get rid of it. I'm going to click on close preview, go back to header options, and we're going to remove the section shape. We're just going to keep it to rectangle. So it's definitely something that you want to keep using as you're building the site. Once you're done, you can just click on publish to actually start putting your site live. So if you're not already connected to your own domain, it's going to use the free domain that you get whenever you first sign up with IONOS. And this is, for example, this one, it's this website here. The problem with this one is that it is not SEO friendly at all. It's not user friendly at all. So you definitely want to make sure that you connect your own domain. If you have already bought your own domain when you were setting up the site, it's already going to be connected. If not, you can always click on get your own domain and then either purchase a domain here or connect a domain that you already own. Next step that you want to do is enter your project name. This kind of makes it unique and kind of makes it easier to find. You can also skip this step if you want to. You can determine project goals. So this is basically you want to define what you want out of the website. Are you wanting to increase traffic? Are you wanting to increase inquiries? Are you wanting to get an understanding of who your clients are? And that way, defining all this, the IONOS can give you more customized tips on what to do with your website to help you achieve those goals, or make more personalized recommendations as well. But you can always skip this step. So the next part is connect domain. So if you already have a domain bought with IONOS, you'll be shown up here. If not, you can use an existing domain. And if you want to do that, create an email address as well, you can just skip this step. And then once you're done, you just want to click on publish project, and this is essentially your website once you have all those steps taken care of as well. And that's it, that's your website live. And obviously there's a lot more that you can do with it. You can keep updating your website. You can add more and more features like e-commerce to kind of make your website more useful to your users. But overall, it's a good starting point, especially when you are new to coding as well. Overall, you can see that IONOS is a pretty capable website builder. If you are looking for something that's very easy to use, but still you want that edge of a custom template, custom design as much as possible, then it's a really good platform to use. If you compare it to something like Wix, both platforms offer website building capabilities, but there are some differences in terms of features, flexibility, and pricing. Both IONOS Website Builder and Wix offer user-friendly interfaces with drag and drop functionality, making it really easy for beginners to create. And they both have a wide range of templates to choose from. Wix offers a slightly wider variety of visually appealing templates, including industry-specific designs. IONOS Website Builder we saw also offers templates, but the selection may be a little bit more limited compared to Wix. Wix also offers extensive customization options, allowing users to modify almost every aspect of the website, but the IONOS Website Builder also provides that. But the level of flexibility we can see is not as comprehensive as Wix. With Wix, you can see that we can create full-on sections by scratch, adding a new strip and then just adding all the elements ourselves. With IONOS, you need to select a template section that's already built for you, but you can edit that within that. So not as much capabilities there, but still easy to use as well. In terms of pricing, Wix does offer a range of pricing plans, including a free plan with limitations. And while IONOS Website Builder doesn't have the free plan, it does have that plan that you can have £1 a month for 12 months. So it is basically free for about a year. And that way you can really test out all of the features for a good amount of time before deciding on whether it's a platform for you or not. When it comes to hosting and domains, IONOS Website Builder is provided by IONOS, which is a web hosting company anyway, which means that hosting and domain registration are typically bundled together with the website. And the good thing about IONOS is that when you first sign up with them, you can get 1 year free domain with them if you were to buy a domain with themselves. Wix, on the other hand, is a standalone platform, and it provides both hosting and domain services as well. Ultimately, the choice between both of them depends on your specific needs. If you prefer a seamless experience where web hosting is bundled with the website builder, IONOS Website Builder can be a really good choice. It offers hosting and domain services as part of its package, simplifying the setup process. But if you're looking for a more straightforward website builder with essential features and doesn't require advanced customization or complex functionality, IONOS Website Builder can be a suitable option as well. And if the budget is a significant consideration, the £1 for 12 months plan that IONOS offer is a significant contribution as well. And their paid plans may be more cost effective compared to some of the Wix's higher price plans as well, depending on your specific needs. But if design customization is a real big priority and you want extensive control over the look and feel of your website, Wix provides a wider range of templates and more comprehensive customization options as well. You can modify layouts, fonts, colors, and more to create a unique website experience. And if you require advanced features like advanced e-commerce capabilities, membership sites, booking systems, Wix offers a more extensive range of options through its marketplace, and it has a larger selection of apps and integrations that can enhance the functionality of your website. If you anticipate the need to expand your website's capabilities, Wix provides a more versatile platform. And if you are a creative professional, artist, or designer and you want to showcase your portfolio, Wix offers a more extensive range of visually appealing templates and design elements. But overall, you want to remember to consider your specific requirements, your specific budget, features, and design preferences when you're making this decision. It's a really good idea to explore both platforms, take advantage of their free or really affordable plans, and experiment with their features to really determine which one best suits your needs and aligns with your website building goals as well. And that wraps up our overview of IONOS Website Builder. I hope you find this video informative and inspiring as you explore the possibilities of building your own website. If you're ready to take the next step, be sure to check out IONOS Website Builder and start creating your online presence today. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content like this. If you have any more questions or comments about IONOS Website Builder, feel free to leave them down below. We'd love to hear from you as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.